So then what'd you do?
What do you mean what'd I do? I shoved the pizza down my throat and I climbed out of that ball pit, but what are you gonna do? Chuck E. Cheese.
Sounds like a crazy weekend. What? Kevin, we're on the air.
Okay, all right.
Good morning, Daniel Hand. Well, welcome to Tiger Talk, and I'm Nick Woods.
And I'm Kevin Hughes. Do you know why we're supposed to have a half day on Tuesday?
I'm not sure, but I heard it was for like a teacher fight club or something like that.
No way. Who do you think would win?
I have no idea, but one thing's for sure. I'd love to see Davis versus Docker.
Let's take it over to Mark, Charlie, Matt, and Maddie to get the full scoop.
This past Tuesday, there was supposed to be a professional development day, but many students are unaware of what actually happens during one of those professional development days.
What do you do on professional development days?
Well, the answer is it depends. Sometimes we just have a state-mandated training. Other times, one of the administrators will train us.
Depending on what you as a teacher are trying to improve on or work on, you wind up either working with a consultant or with other teachers to improve on, like, let's say, a model of teaching, which is what the freshman teachers doing. We're working on stuff.
We have a whole agenda for the nurses.
What do you really do on professional development days?
I'm not at liberty to say.
But really, before we get started, I have to check my makeup and my hair. And then we have to pick out our lunch. Lunch is the most important thing because it keeps us going.
Mr. Nye, what happens on a professional development day?
What? We didn't have it yesterday.
Although we poked a little bit of fun at our educators, during a professional development day, teachers are actually hard at work creating curriculum and lesson plans for the great minds of tomorrow. From Mr. Schultz's accounting class, this is Matthew Bellavo reporting.
That was disappointing. I was really hoping for a faculty Royal Rumble.
Okay, Han, time to get serious. Here, zoom in. A little more. Up, yep, all right, good. So several months ago, we took a drug and alcohol survey, and the results are in.
Yes, they are. And seeing how we're not allowed to make any jokes about this, let's take it over to Mario, Delvante, and Jenny.
Did we take a drug test?
Yes, we did, Delvante. In the beginning of the year, the whole school filled out a bubble sheet pertaining to their drug and alcohol habits. And what it found was rather shocking. Junior class drug use is reportedly higher than any other grade level, and drug use overall has increased throughout all the grades, with more than 53.8% of juniors consuming alcohol. In order to get more information on the topic, we went to the peer advocate leaders, Melissa Boletto and Derek Cornwell. So, what's your fear with the growing drug use at the school?
My fear with the growing drug use at the school is the sharp rise in the use of the junior class, and it makes me concerned that something is going to happen accident-wise or tragically.
There's always a big jump from sophomore year to junior year. You know, there's increased freedom when you get your license, so obviously you have more, availability to it because you can kind of get out of your house, you can do you're on your own, you do your own thing. There's a lot of stress put on you guys. There's a lot of expectations for you guys to succeed and do well.
Whether you're turning to hand next year or heading off to college, make sure you make the right decision so you don't end up becoming another statistic. This is Mario Calabro reporting in front of the guidance office.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking back to the mid-year celebration. Man, those donuts were so good. Luke Weber killed it.
That's true, that's true. Let's take it over to Brett, Travis, Matt, and Chris for the full story on the mid-year celebration.
In the previous years at hand, there was a special celebration to honor those who worked hard enough throughout the previous trimester to earn honor roll or high honor roll. After a student's civic action plan got approved by the board, the breakfast became a celebration of everyone.
So I believe that the speeches that are said at the breakfast are very beneficial to the student body, and I believe that they're very inspiring, and I think that the people that really need to hear them are the ones that didn't earn honors. So instead of before when only half the class would leave and get to go to this breakfast, it's like kind of like a whole celebration of like the whole like student body.
Many students around Hand have mixed opinions about these changes, some of them even being included in the breakfast for the first time.
I don't believe in participation trophies. It diminishes kids' hard work.
I feel like the people who get honors and high honors should be recognized. You know, I understand how teachers and, you know, the elders can believe that everybody should be getting donuts, but obviously I just do not agree.
What are you talking about? The only breakfast at Hand I know of is the Karl Marx Memorial Breakfast. I think honors kids should be like congratulated and rewarded for their accomplishments.
From On Point of the honors, I mean everyone breakfast, this is Matt Maxwell reporting.
Well, that's all the time we have today, Hand.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Go Pats!
They say, Brandy, you're a fine girl.